Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Everything About Everything Sports Podcast.
Guys talking about sticks and balls.
Let's just start with Red Wings, I guess.
Fucking A.
Just get it out the way. Get them both out the way early.
So, the Red Wings are doing it again. They're fumbling again. So after losing to the Senators on Tuesday, 3-2, they dropped a game, or they came back and won a game against the Buffalo Sabres in Buffalo, 5-2. Great win. Team played great. You got good goaltending from Gibson, and they had a game yesterday against the Philadelphia Flyers, who were playing 3 times in the last 10 games of the season, by the way. And we ended up losing that 5-3. We went down 4-0 and made it 4-3 before they put an empty net goal in. But it was kind of too little, too late. I mean, the entire game, we just didn't play very well. We had a goal called back against us too. And I can't remember why it was called back.
Offside.
Was that what it was? And yeah, just overall not a very good showing. We have to win. I believe it's in order to make the 100-point threshold, which is what the cutoff may be this year. We would have to win 7 of our next 9 games. As of right now, we have 86 points. We are 6th in the Atlantic Division. There are 3 teams ahead of us in the wild card race. So we have the Columbus Blue Jackets at 87 points, the Ottawa Senators at 86 points, and the Boston Bruins at 90 points. So, it sucked. I mean, we really needed to get a win yesterday because we had help from the other teams. Some teams in key positions lost, or else that point deficit would be larger. But it really seems like the Red Wings are doing it again. It really, it really does, and it sucks because this is going to be year 7 or 8 of Yzerman being here.
Get him
Still
out.
nothing's happened. I mean, at that point, like, you make moves to the deadline, you add a new goaltender, you bring up impact players from the minor leagues, new impact players. You have a lead in the division, or you have a spot in the division for most of the year. There's no excuse this time. And it's not like Larkin was done for the season. He missed like 3 games, something like that.
Yeah.
And then Evanson missed like 7 games or 10 games or something like that, just before the Olympic break. And Andrew Kopp missed like 2 or 3 games. So you have, maybe, I don't know, maybe they missed more than that. But you can't use injury as an excuse. You've been one of the more... Arthur. Jesus.
The computer's okay. Hopefully. Yeah, we're fine.
You've been one of the healthier teams, not just in the Atlantic Division or the Eastern Conference, but in the whole league. Yeah, it really sucks seeing it. I don't know what it is. Like, it's just our play quality has gone down. We've been getting outshot a lot of games. Our power play has been lacking as of recently. We did get I think a couple power play goals against Buffalo, and I think one of the ones against Philly came on the power play. And then I think the other 2 came with the man advantage for pulling the goalie. Because we pulled the goalie pretty early. We pulled him with like, I want to say, like 5 minutes left.
Well, I kind of had to.
Well, I mean, if you're down 4-0 at that point, yeah. I mean, goal differential doesn't matter. You already have one of the worst goal differentials among teams who would make the playoffs. You have a -3, and everybody else has a plus goal differential. So it doesn't really matter at that point. But yeah, it's I don't really know what you could do. I mean, in the off season, you would just have to add, instead of having players who are going to fill out your bottom two lines and having the better ones move up to take your top spots. You should maybe sign players who are going to be on those top two lines to begin with.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the year you had Emmett Finney playing on that top line. He was a good top line player for a little while, but then you saw him kind of find its level a little bit and start to settle down. And I think he's been moved down to the third line. And Marco Casper was taking that top role for a little bit. But yeah, help with the forward group. Scoring 5-on-5 has been a struggle for this team, really all year long. Our goaltending, like I said, you can't blame it on the goaltending. John Gibson's been great, and Talbot, when he's been in net, has been really good too. And our defense, other than our third pairing, but now that you have Falk, he's going to be here for another year at least. Our defense has been solid. I liked our defensive play the last, however many half dozen games or how many Falk has been in a uniform, maybe a dozen or so. Yeah. Our next game is, let's see here.
Tomorrow, probably.
It's Tuesday. Here in Pittsburgh against the Penguins, and then we have a game on Thursday in Philly against the Flyers, and then against the Rangers, Wild, Blue Jackets, Flyers, Devils, Lightning, and Panthers. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of your last 9 games are against non-playoff teams. If there was ever a chance to put your foot on the gas pedal and win some games, rack up some points, it would be in these next 9 games. You have the Rangers, who are, I believe, the worst team in the National Hockey League. Let me just check here. They have 69 points. Nice. The Canucks... The Blackhawks have 67 points, and the Canucks have 50 points. So they are by far the worst. And then you have the Florida Panthers. They've been riddled by injuries this year. They did lose to the Panthers earlier this season, though, in a brutal loss. And then you have the Devils. They're largely out of a playoff spot. The Blue Jackets and Flyers are also not in playoff spots, but the Blue Jackets are, I think, technically ahead of them. And then the Penguins are in a playoff spot. The Wild are a pretty good team, and then the Lightning are a pretty good team as well.
Yeah.
So, but you have to. Bottom line is you just have to win, and that's what the story has been for the last 2, 3, maybe 4 years.
Yeah.
Has been just towards the end of the season, if you want to make the playoffs,
gotta win.
You just have to win, and it's really looking like they're leaning towards not doing that. Either of that, winning or making the playoffs.
It was such a bummer when we were hanging out yesterday and just looking at the TV and seeing that.
It sucks.
And then I was then just paying attention to basketball, and then I look over and I see, the Tigers are playing.
Yeah, the Tigers are playing. It's 3 games. So it's game number 3. They got their first loss. They lost 3-0 to the San Diego Padres. Flaherty gave up 2 runs in 4 1/3 inning of work. Couldn't get anything going. The one thing that's concerning me, though, and I heard the radio station pointing out this morning, is strikeouts. Over these 3 games against the Padres, the Tigers have already accumulated over 30 strikeouts.
Jesus Christ.
We had, I think, 12 yesterday, 12 or 13 yesterday, 10 on opening day, and then 9 in game 2.
Are they at least swinging and striking out, or is it just struck out looking, or?
It's a combination of both. A few of them are strikeout swinging and getting caught looking, but it's not so much how it happens; it's that it's happening.
Yeah.
I don't know. We do have a couple of the players on our team are strikeout machines.
Riley Green,
Javier Baez. Those guys strike out a lot. Spencer Torkelson strikes out a lot. But then you also have other players who are really disciplined hitters. Dylan Dingler, Gleyber Torres, Zach McKinstry. So you have guys who will at least put the ball in play or draw walks. But then you also have, like I said, the opposite side of that spectrum, where guys will just look at strike three and swing at anything, in Javi's case. So, McGonigal did not get a hit yesterday, but he was, over the 3 games, he accumulated 5 hits, I think, or 6 hits.
That's pretty good.
So, yeah, it is pretty good. Flaherty, in his first start, his offense just couldn't back him up. That was a thing, too. And, I mean, the Padres do have a pretty good pitching staff. The Padres are one of the more pitcher-heavy teams in the league, even with losing Dylan Cease to the Blue Jays. But still, I mean, you don't give your pitcher any run support.
Yeah.
It's not all on him. So, Verlander is slated to start on Monday against Arizona Diamondbacks.
His first start.
His first start in a Tiger uniform again.
Ooh.
It'll be in Arizona, so it'll be all Pacific time, right? Is Arizona Pacific or Mountain time? I don't know. Well, regardless.
Pacific, I think.
Well, okay. Well, regardless, it'll still be a time difference, so it'll be, probably like 6 o'clock starts or 4 o'clock starts or whatever the time difference is. Where it'll be 7 o'clock if it's 4, and then 4 o'clock if it's 1.
Yeah.
And then 9:45 if it's a 7 o'clock.
Yeah, because it's a 3-hour.
Yeah, 3-hour time jump. So, we have the Diamondbacks for 3, and then we have the Cardinals for 3 home, and we go away again, I want to say, to Minnesota, I think. Minnesota. But yeah, I mean, just a really small sample size from the Tigers. Like I said, it's only 3 games. But that's one thing that I did notice, even while watching the game, and it was reaffirmed from the radio this morning when I heard. I was like, yeah, they definitely are striking out a lot. But our pitching has looked good. Skubal made his first start, obviously, in the first game of the year. And then you had Valdez come in game 2, and then Flaherty. All 3 of them looked good.
Yeah.
I mean, they gave you what you needed. So it's interesting to see what Verlander will do. And then we have Casey Mize on Tuesday. So then that would leave one more day for another pitcher. It could be Valdez. They could switch Valdez and have him start on Wednesday, and then have Skubal take opening day, and then restart the rotation like that. Or they could have Skubal pitch Wednesday, and then have, like, maybe Valdez pitch opening day and just go with the flow of the rotation. But it'll be interesting to see who starts opening day. I honestly thought it was going to be Verlander. That they were going to, maybe put someone in, have like a bullpen game early in the year or something like that, so he can back his start up and he could start opening day. But as of right now, he's slated to pitch on Monday or tomorrow. So, yeah.
It doesn't even feel like baseball season. I'm not even gonna lie.
Speak for yourself.
I know, but it's just, it came by so quickly. I don't think my mind's actually caught up that it's actually here.
No, I mean, this offseason for baseball has definitely felt a little bit faster. But I think it's because we had the college football playoff and the NFL playoffs. And then damn near right after that was over, you had the Olympics. And then you had the WBC right after that.
Yeah.
So we've had baseball now for, I want to say, when the first game was. That was Thursday was opening, or Wednesday technically was opening day. Thursday was when the rest of the league started. So it's been going on for maybe a half a week now. And I think it started middle of February. So for about a month and a half, we've had baseball.
Yeah.
So, and it, that's spring training. Obviously, the games don't matter, but for different players, they do, for making teams and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Max Clark also made his AAA debut with the Mud Hens, so that's cool. We could end up seeing him up in a Tigers uniform if he gets better later on in the year. Then what else was I going to say? They debuted the blue uniforms.
Yeah.
Yeah, those look sick. Those those looked really really cool. Jeremy actually made an interesting point. He was like from afar, or at least from like from the TV when they had like some of the wide shots, they kind of almost looked like a Baltimore Orioles uniform.
I was gonna say, like, from the angle I was at, it did not look like a Tigers uniform.
It did. The navy blue is very dark, but I mean with the Yankees and with the Tigers, their navy blue is a dark navy blue.
Yeah.
Like it, when you see the Tigers uniform, if you didn't know it was navy blue,
Yeah.
you would think it'd be black.
It's almost a little bit darker than Yukon's at this point, or relatively the same.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably about the same. Yeah, but I mean, it is also. It's contrasted from bright orange and with white.
Yeah.
Well. So it's gonna look a little bit darker than it actually. Like if it was an all navy blue jersey with no collar or sleeve trim on it, it would maybe look a tad bit brighter. But because you have a lot of like those contrasting colors, you have it's gonna make that navy blue look a little bit darker. I am heavily considering getting one.
That's the next mortgage payment.
Yeah, that's the next adult money purchase.
Mm.
So good having adult money. Like I was saying, what you call it with the seats that I found.
Yeah.
It was like, the hell am I gonna do with those? But it would be cool, just like
have them up on the wall.
Yeah, fuck, on the wall.
You're gonna sit on them?
Yeah. Just like walk into the basement one day and just look at them, and just.
Jonathan, what'd you do? I spent $1,000.
Spent $1,000 on Joe Louis Arena seats. Now, why'd we do that? It was an impulse buy.
Are we proud of it? Fuck yes.
Now I get to watch Red Wings games in a Joe Louis Arena seat.
Like I'm a fucking little kid again.
Yeah. The only thing, though, is they said that on a website, you can't choose what number seat you get. So I would want to get 1 and 2, because when my dad and I went to the Red Wing games, we always had seat 1 and seat 2.
Well, yeah.
So I don't want to get like 35, 36, or what. I don't even know if the seat numbers or row numbers went up that high. But, and I'm sure also like an end seat might be a little more expensive.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I mean, actually, I don't know. Now thinking about it, I don't know if the end seats had anything on the. Because I think the numbers, like the row numbers for Joe Louis Arena, were on the concrete on the steps. Like I think it was like spray painted on the ground.
Oh.
So I don't think there was any. Like in Tiger Stadium, you have the.
Yeah.
There's an end cap and it has like the number or the letter.
Yeah.
But I think for the Joe, if I remember correctly, it was on the concrete.
Probably gotta go to a couple like weekend games or something like that.
Oh yeah. They did say, I did hear something on the radio as well. The Tigers, on average, have the second cheapest baseball tickets in the MLB. Yeah.
Behind St. Louis?
No, I don't think St. Louis was on there. I don't think St. Louis was the lowest.
At $29 seat with unlimited concessions is a fucking steal.
But it's a $29 seat, but I think they just put you in a random spot. Like, you don't get to choose where you sit.
That's fine.
But they put you in, like, the third deck.
That's fine.
It is, yeah, but I mean, you could also, I can find $29 seats at Tiger Stadium, too. So if it's just going by ticket price, then it'll be,
Yeah. Tigers would never do unlimited concessions, though.
No, fuck no. I can't remember who was the least. You would think it would be Colorado, because they've been buns the last, 4 years. They were one of the most expensive.
It is Colorado. And when I say it is Colorado, I mean the actual state of Colorado.
Well, no, yeah. I mean, they do have a really nice ballpark.
And it's like saying the same thing about California, but it's also California, and also they have the fucking Dodgers. So the Dodgers are going to be expensive no matter what.
Yeah. I want to say the cheapest might be the Braves. actually, because I know the Atlanta Falcons and the Atlanta Hawks, they have like really cheap seats and their concessions are really cheap.
Well, the
Um,
Falcons are going to have cheaper everything because they have Tua Tagovailoa at quarterback and a guy that has no knees at quarterback. So you
yeah,
have two quarterbacks. Both are very injury prone. One's going to be out of the league next year based off of head injuries, and one's going to be out of the league this year based off of knee issues. So you're kind of screwed.
yeah.
And you're still paying 180 million or whatever the fuck contract for Kurt Cobain's.
So
Arthur, come here.
the Tigers have the third lowest median ticket price. Um, it's no what you call it? The fuck word am I looking for? It's no
Oh,
surprise. Jesus Christ, brain fart. It's no surprise that the Dodgers are up near the top of the list. They are not number one.
I would assume the Yankees are Mets.
Nope.
Padre, Giant.
You're close.
Oh, so it's in California?
Yes, kind of. Used to be.
Oh, A's?
Yes.
Well, they got the new stadium, right?
No. They're playing in a minor league ballpark, and their median ticket price is $181.
Yeah, fuck that.
I mean, maybe they're trying to make their money back. Like, they're trying to still keep their revenue up, so they're charging higher, and they know that their diehard fans are going to go.
I wouldn't.
Well, no, but we're also across the country.
I know, but I'm saying even if the Tigers had a $180 ticket, I wouldn't go to that.
Well, that's just median ticket price. So they probably have seats cheaper. They probably definitely have seats cheaper. And then Tigers are the third lowest. So the lowest is the Marlins at $44. Then the LA Angels at $54. Then us at $55. And then the Kansas City Royals have 72. Chicago White Sox at 73. Cincinnati Reds at 74. Orioles 74. Throw out a couple here. Cardinals are 88. Braves are 94. Pirates are 102. Cubs are 108. The Yankees are 105. Padres and Phillies are 107. Red Sox are 132. Astros are 133. Tampa Bay Rays are 146. You couldn't pay me to go to Tampa Bay to sit in that damn stadium. Tropicana Field sucks, and I've never been there, but I just know that
you
it
couldn't
sucks.
pay me to go to Tampa.
Yeah. Crack. No, I was kidding.
But yeah, so disappointing weekend for Detroit sports at least.
Not if you're a Pistons fan. The Pistons did win yesterday against the or not yesterday. When was that? Oh no, it was yesterday. Against the Minnesota Timberwolves, 109-87.
Fuck.
We have won 8 of our last 10 games.
Hell yeah, bro.
So we beat the. Is that 10? Okay, yeah, that is 10. So we beat the 76ers, Grizzlies, lost to the Raptors, beat the Wizards back-to-back, beat the Warriors, Lakers, lost to the Hawks, and then beat the Pelicans and Timberwolves. And then we have the Thunder tomorrow at 9:30, the Raptors again on Tuesday, and then the Timberwolves again on Thursday. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more games left. And as of right now, the Pistons are comfortably in the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference.
They've been that way basically the whole entire year.
Yeah. The Pistons are... they've clinched the playoff position. So far, the Celtics, Knicks, Cavs, Raptors, Hawks, 76ers, Magic, Heat, and Hornets have all clinched a play-in position. Celtics are 4.5 games back from us with 8 to go. So we would have to lose all of our games and them win all of theirs, and we would still be ahead by a half a game. So yeah, I think we have the 1 seed locked up.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, Pistons.
It's been a while since you could say that about the Pistons, that we have the 1 seed locked up, pretty much.
Oh yeah. The Piston or the Western Conference. You have the Thunder, Spurs, Lakers, Nuggets, Timberwolves, Rockets, Suns, Clippers, Blazers, and Warriors. And the Pistons are 54-20, and the Thunder are 58-16. So those are the top 2 teams in each conference right now. Those are going to be the 1 seeds probably, because the Spurs are 2 games back from the Thunder. So yeah, they've each clinched their divisions.
That's good.
So it does not say. It just says for the Pistons clinch playoff position. It does not say. That they've clinched their division, but I'm pretty sure they have.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So that's what it's looking like right now for the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah.
Cade is still out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
I like how we're just tossing $60 million down the toilet.
with what?
Like, when Cade plays, it's awesome, but he doesn't play. He's been out a lot.
He's played 60 games this year. Stop. What are you doing? Yeah, he played 61 games this year.
Oh.
And the threshold that, like, to qualify for an MVP is 65. Like, he missed, I think, like 3 games earlier in the year with the right wrist contusion. And then had like a couple of, had a day off here and there.
Who's the one? Did he have the collapse long?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then now he's got this, and he's already missed, I think, like 4 games. Yeah.
I forgot. We said he had a collapse long.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That sucks. But it is what it is. Lions, there's really no news. We're not going to get any news until the end of this month, basically.
Yeah.
Unless something drastic happens.
No, yeah. This is kind of football limbo because free agency is over with.
Yeah, the UFL started, I guess.
Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
There's no more Michigan Panthers, so fuck them.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. No real Lions news as of yet.
Yeah. Unless there's like a big ass trade, there probably won't be any news.
No, yeah, or unless like a coach magically gets fired before the year, but usually, coaches won't get fired this early in the offseason or this late in the offseason.
Yeah. Or at least not without good reason. Usually.
Yeah. The bracket. The NCAA bracket. So as of right now, there are 3 teams who have punched their ticket to the Final Four. Michigan won their game in the Sweet 16 against Alabama, 90-77, and then they won today against Tennessee,
absolutely
95-62.
Killed them.
They did. So in the Final Four, it will be Illinois against probably Duke. You got that going on right now. It's 58-49 with about 10 minutes to go in the second half. So it'll probably be Duke and Illinois for the East and South. And then for the West and Midwest, it'll be Michigan versus Arizona. So 3 1 seeds and a 3 seed in the Final Four. Barring a 9-point comeback from UConn, which could happen. I mean, there is still 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
So with Duke, or with the East bracket, the East region, in this bracket, I have every pick right in the East bracket. In the South, I only got 1 wrong in the round of 64. And then I got 2 wrong in the Sweet 16. So that led me to get 1 wrong in the... 2 wrong in the 32. So that led me to get 1 wrong in the Elite 8. And then the Sweet 16. And then Michigan's, I was perfect until Iowa State. So Iowa State lost to Tennessee, and I picked Iowa State.
Oh, okay.
So that was the first one I got wrong in Michigan's bracket.
You know what my
in the Midwest
aunt told me yesterday at lunch?
No.
She goes, there was one person that had a perfect bracket, and they're in 8th grade so far.
I saw ESPN said something there was no more perfect brackets.
Well, he probably lost, but
Yeah.
up until yesterday, he had a perfect bracket.
Oh. Well, this was before this.
Oh.
Yeah, this was like after the Sweet 16. They'd announced there were no more perfect brackets. Damn. Or at least brackets that were submitted. Because, like, you get it every year where it's like, oh, yeah, I wrote down my picks on this bracket.
Yeah.
Like, sure you did.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
But I was like, damn, hopefully that 8th grader had a bookie.
No, yeah. Did something. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. Get out of here.
But she loves you.
Sure you do. And then I had, so my original Final Four, stop, we're not doing that either. Nope. So my original Final Four picks were Duke, Florida, Arizona, and Michigan. I had the 4 1 seeds going. Probably a bad idea in hindsight, but Illinois ended up beating Iowa, so Florida wasn't even in the mix. I ended up getting that one wrong.
Down.
And then in the West, Jesus. Fucking A.
She's got her paw on it. Her paw is wrapped. Vicky. Victoria. Oh, hush. You decided to get in the middle of this. Now you have to deal with the consequences. Bitch. You have no concept of personal fucking space.
Yeah. And then in the West, the West is busted. As soon as the bracket started, I had, so the West was the only bracket, or the only region out of the round of 64 that I got any of them wrong. And then the round of 32, I started to get, I got one in each, except for Duke's division. And then, yeah, I think, what was it? What percentile did it say I was in? I'm in the 99.1 percentile.
Nice.
So I'm amongst some of the better bracket pickers. The 1%, okay, as you would say.
Ah.
Yeah, or the 0.9%.
Oh.
Yes.
Does it fucking matter? Because did you put money on it?
Fuck no. I did click the little box where it's like, do you want to submit your bracket for the ultimate never gonna happen perfect bracket challenge? And it's like, yes.
The prize money is $1 billion.
No, legitimately. I think the prize money is $100 million or something like that. But it's like, dude, that's way too fucking low.
Yeah, that needs to be higher.
Yeah.
Because
picking a perfect bracket is literally fucking 1,000,000 times harder than winning a lottery.
Yeah. Bro, they need to make, $100 million, don't get me wrong. After taxes is $50 million, but that's still a lot of money.
No, yeah.
But it needs to be higher.
I think it's a little bit more than that, though. I think they take out 45%.
All right, so $65 million.
Yeah, because I remember seeing something. Well, I remember seeing something with when they were doing the Powerball, and the Powerball was $1.35 billion.
Yeah.
When they finally drew it, and I think they were saying you would get $825 million or something like that.
Oh.
So yeah, you would get
Well, you gotta start locking in on the bracket.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing I can do about it now. I already.
Well, yeah, but next year. There's always next year.
Yeah, it'll be probably the same song and dance last year.
Damn.
perfect out of the first round.
Yeah,
I remember one year I got perfect out of the round of 32. And I was like, oh, and then I got like half of the ones in the Sweet 16 wrong.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck.
But, dude, Michigan looks unstoppable.
I disagree.
Or at least today they did.
Yeah, today they played a lot better, but against Alabama, Adai Mara did not play very well. Michigan as a whole, towards the second part of the last 10 minutes or 7-8 minutes of the first half did not play very well. Didn't really look too great going out of the gate in the second half either, but then we got our foothold and started to pull away.
Yeah.
So that we did look a little human in that game. Like I said, Adai Mara did not play very well against Alabama. Tennessee, though, we steamrolled them. But Arizona is a really good matchup for Michigan because they're built the same way we are.
Yeah.
They have a couple 7-footers like we do, point guards who can run the floor, guys who can shoot the three. They play defense really well.
Yeah.
They space the floor really well.
And that's next Saturday they play, I believe.
I think you might be right. I think, the Final Four and the championship games are always really far apart. It turns into like April madness at the end of the bracket for whatever fucking reason. It says to be determined, so it doesn't even...
I believe it is next Saturday, though.
It says April 4th.
Which is next Saturday.
Is that? Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. So, I mean, I wonder if they're going to have both games on April 4th. If they're going to have, like, one, like they did today. If they're going to have, like, one in the early afternoon.
Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. Because they wouldn't have it on Easter.
Well, no, that's what I was going to say, because I remember there was always college basketball in Easter.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I remember one year, you remember I forget his name, but the Louisville game against Michigan, where the guy broke his leg real bad?
I don't remember.
I'll show it to you after, because it's ridiculous.
I don't want to see it.
Oh, okay. But, so there was a guy on Louisville, I can't remember what his name was, but he took a three near the bench, and it was on the opposite side of the floor that we're looking at right now on the TV, and he was like right where that guy drained that three from, conveniently, but on the opposite side of the floor. He took the shot, landed wrong, broke his leg, both bones, and his big shin bone. Can't remember, it's either tibia
I remember
or fibia.
what you're talking about, but I
don't remember seeing it.
I don't remember seeing it.
No, that happened on Easter when I was over at my uncle's house.
Oh.
And we saw it on live television.
And you were like, oh.
Yeah, we all were like, whoa, like, what the fuck? Like, we fucking freaked out. And then they showed it, I remember they showed it, like, the following morning on the news. And they're like, they blurred it out, like, they didn't show it. They're like, we're going to show you, like, what happened, but we're not going to show you the injury.
This is too brutal to look at.
No, legitimately, dude, because the guy's fucking bone, it was like red and shit, blood and shit, fucking.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what happens when the bone comes out of your body.
Well, no, I'm saying, but like you could see it clearly. It's not like something where like you see like football where a guy breaks his leg, like with Hutch. Like when he broke his leg, it was a tib fib, like it was a double bone, but it wasn't a compound fracture.
Yeah,
and he's wearing a sock too, so it would be underneath the sock. But with this dude, he was wearing, his shins are exposed, and you could just see the thing. You could just see his bone.
And you're like,
and it was like, yeah, it was pretty bad.
I know what's wrong with it. I ain't got no grass in it.
Yeah. Hey, your leg's not supposed to look like that.
Stop walking weird.
Yeah.
just you see the dude's leg is fucking absolutely destroyed. Hey, you probably shouldn't walk there.
Yeah, you probably should go get that checked out.
Just say in the most calm voice ever, he's like, thanks, asshole.
Yeah.
You're like,
or he just goes, oh, really? Oh, okay, thank you, I appreciate that.
I'll just get up and walk.
Right, yeah, I'll just walk to the hospital then. I wouldn't do that. But
Hey, bud, how you doing down there? Not good?
not
Yeah.
good.
So, you know the diagrams of bones that you see in anatomy? Want to look like what it sees outside? I did not see.
What?
What? Want to see what it looks like outside your body? There we
Yeah.
go.
You
That's English.
You want an anatomy lesson real quick? Watch this.
Just straightens it right there. It's like the dude's in excruciating pain.
Oh my god.
It's okay. We'll give you a pink little bow to make you feel better.
Dude, baseball season for me is starting up at the end of this month. I should not be joking about this. Because knowing me, I'm going to fucking blow my Achilles and ACL in the same leg or something.
I just come back from vacation and Jonathan's in a cast. I'm like, what the fuck did you do?
No, I roll in here in a wheelchair. Or like I strut in on crutches.
I was like,
You're like, what the fuck did you do? It was like, oh, my ACL and MCL said peace. And yeah.
I don't know how, but my UCL said I'm gone too. Isn't your UCL in your arm? Shut
It's
up.
in your elbow, yeah.
But yeah, so
I tore my ACL, my MCL, my ABC, my fucking
XYZ,
yeah, my TLC,
my HGTV.
yeah,
So yeah, what else?
my HBCU.
My Talladega Nights.
Um.
I don't know anything else for sports.
Hey, yeah, that's really it. I mean, this is it's a packed time for sports right now. I mean, you have 4 sports going on, 5 really. Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, that's one thing we can talk about. I have to look it up real quick though. The NCAA hockey bracket is going on right now.
Oh.
Yeah. Let me look that up. I know Michigan was the number 1 seed overall in the country. So, and the way hockey works is you have the 1 through 4 seeds, and they each get a division. And then there are 3 other teams filled in that division. So the divisions for college hockey are in Michigan's bracket, you have Michigan versus Bentley, who they beat 5-1. And then Minnesota Duluth versus Penn State, who Minnesota Duluth won 3-1.
Yeah.
And then
You've been there.
Seed, we were there. We saw their stadium. Oh yeah, I've been there. Yeah, I saw their stadium. The 2 seed was North Dakota. They played Merrimack and beat them 3-0. And then it was Providence versus Quinnipiac, and Quinnipiac won 5-2. Then it was Michigan State. They played UConn and beat them 2-1. And then Wisconsin beat Dartmouth 5-1. And then Michigan's playing right now. And then Western Michigan played Minnesota State. They beat them 3-1. And then Denver beat Cornell 5-0. Oh wow. Okay, I just looked at the second round. So Michigan's playing Minnesota Duluth right now. They're winning 3-0 with 3 minutes to go in the second.
Don't look now, Jonathan.
That's actually on ESPN.
UConn might do this.
It could. 3-point lead with 3 minutes to go. That's doable. That's very doable.
And he could get an and-1.
Let's see here. Yeah, that's an and-1. That should be 2 shots. And then North Dakota beat Quinnipiac 5-0. Michigan State lost to Wisconsin 4-3.
Oh.
And then Western Michigan lost to Denver 6-2. So the second round matchups, or the third round matchups, are Wisconsin versus North Dakota in the Frozen Four, as they call it. And then presumably, hopefully, fingers crossed, Michigan versus Denver in the other side of the bracket. So you would have those 4 teams going in.
Bring it home,
2 seed.
baby. Bring it home.
You could. Michigan has a very good hockey team.
Michigan might win 2 national championships.
It's calmed down now. We haven't won one yet. So, just don't jinx it.
That's why I said might.
Well, yeah. But with this, we still have 2 more games to play. And then in the hockey, we still have 2 more games to play. But yeah, both Michigan basketball and Michigan hockey are in the final and Frozen Four. Yeah, in hockey, they call it the Frozen Four.
Yes.
Because it's ice. And it's funny.
Safety.
Fuck.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. I almost trusted a fart today. Thank God I didn't.
Oh, we're talking about this?
I almost shit my pants today. You can talk about it if you want, but I was at my buddy's place and we were hanging out, and we finally got it was time to go home, and I go, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I got about a 40-minute drive back here. I'm trying to take a piss, but I'm like, oh man, I really got fart. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, like, that's not going to be a fart. Jesus Christ, Benjamin.
You're welcome.
Fucking A.
I was like, oh, thank God I just decided to sit down on this fucking thing.
No, shitting yourself while you're not at home, terrible.
Shitting yourself while at home.
It's still terrible, but it is worse. Shitting yourself in the car is probably the worst. Not that I have done that. Let me just set the record straight. Not that I have done either of those things, but I can only imagine shitting your pants in the car would be worse because you have to sit in it.
Yeah.
And drive home. Because, like, what are you going to do? I mean, unless you, like, pulled over and went to, like, McDonald's bathroom and just ditched those underpants and drove home commando. Like, or if you're like, dude, like, I'm, like, 2 blocks away from my house. Like, I couldn't hold it. I just shit myself. And then you get home and you have to waddle into the house.
I would just hose off in the car with the fucking...
No, yeah. Instantly in the shower. Instantly in the shower.
You don't even say hi to anybody as soon as you walk in the house. Nope.
No.
Day's over.
Yeah. No, my day has been ruined.
I don't think I've ever shit myself in the car either. I've been close.
I have not. I've almost thrown up in the car. I was driving home from work one day and I was not feeling well at all. And I got like it was hot outside.
Ooh.
So I got like that, like the cold flashes, you know? And there were a couple of times where I was like, and almost threw up. And I was like, dude, if I fucking throw up right now in the car, what the hell am I going to do?
You're gonna clean it when you get home.
Yeah, like I'm going to have to drive home and clean it because I don't have anything to clean that shit here. Like, you have to send it to a detailer.
Oh, you know what the first thing I'm going to do is when I go on vacation, I see my buddy. He has the thing where if you go like, he'll do it. He'll actually
He'll throw up.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Man, I got real sick on the plane.
Man, I'm so...
You're flying in, right?
Yeah. Okay. I'm so jet lagged. I think I'm kind of...
Dude, stop. Stop.
So, the reason we found this out, the boys all lived in the apartment together, and we're all going to the cafe to get a little bit of dinner.
Okay.
So, the boys were walking, as one does, and my buddy...
As humans do, yes.
My buddy starts talking about this story where he got real sick, and he made the noise, and I go, bleh. And then all of a sudden we hear from behind us, hey man, stop that shit. And we're like, stop what? He goes, he starts going like that, and we go, hey man, like, you good? He's like, I told you motherfuckers to stop.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he threw up a lot that night. It was funny.
Jesus Christ.
It's never strangers that will fuck with you. It's always your buddies.
No, yeah. Yeah.
Do you have to take that, by the way?
Keep your enemies close. No, it's your brother. I'll call him back. Keep your enemies close. Or keep your friends close, your enemies closer.
Yeah, but it's always your... People say, don't take drugs from a stranger. No, don't take drugs from your friends.
No, yeah.
Your friends will fuck you up way harder.
Yeah. Been in plenty of social settings. I have never... Well, actually, that's not true. I have had drugs offered to me from a couple strangers or people that I like just met that night who were like friends of friends type shit.
Yeah.
And not taking them because my parents are watching. I don't know. Not done anything, but I have had my friends offer me drugs plenty of times. And those are some of the coolest people I know. So,
they must know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's not gonna be strangers that offer you drugs. It's gonna be your friends. That's what they don't tell you.
I just walk into this party and my friend goes, "Do you want this black tar heroin that I just found?"
No, never anything hardcore like that. It's always been like, "Hey, you want to hit my vape, or you want to here? I have a wax pen."
This isn't a real story, but how funny would it be?
No, yeah.
It's like, you go in and you're like, "Oh, what's up, Billy?" Yeah, fucking random Billy or whatever. You're like, hey, Billy, man, I've seen you, but I don't really know you, but I've seen you. You want to do cocaine off this stripper? What?
What? Dude, I just said hi.
Why do you need my credit card information, Billy?
No, yeah.
Billy.
Yeah, it's like, dude, let me borrow your credit card. All right, I'll see you guys later.
What? Sir, I need my credit card back. What credit card?
No, see, I wouldn't even, my wallet wouldn't even come out at that point. I'd be like, no, I'm all right, I'm peacing out.
All right, I'll see you guys later. You just got here.
The video of the black kid drops the deuces and like slowly fades. Like,
oh yeah. Or it's the Homer and the
in the bushes.
Yeah. All right, I want to say safety again. We might have to end this pretty soon. I'm gonna have to shit myself again.
All right. Well, before we end it, I do have a quiz for you, Benjamin.
All right, that's fine. I don't have anything for you, and I'm going to keep it on purpose because I'm a ticking time bomb.
So I have a quiz for you. I have 15 questions.
Great. Are they all 24 parts?
No. They do require some explaining because they are all on sports rules of the three major sports that are going on right now.
So hockey,
baseball, and basketball.
Okay.
So they get harder as they go along.
Let me think back to Miss Massengill's PE class where I was sick and she made me fucking write packets of shit.
She didn't teach us any of this shit.
No, so because I was sick, she would make me fill out like packets that had all the rules of random sports.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what you get when you can't fucking participate.
That's what you get when you can't fucking shit.
No, the problem was I was shitting.
No, yeah, I know, yeah. All right, so question number 1.
No.
Okay. How long is a basketball shot clock?
30 seconds.
That is partially correct. In college, it is 30 seconds. In the NBA, it is 24 seconds.
Okay.
Yes.
So I get half credit?
Sure. Question number 2. This is your first explaining one. What is a bonus? And they're all organized by sport. So I have all the basketball ones and then all the hockey ones and then all the baseball ones.
So this is a basketball?
Yes. Yes.
I've never heard of a bonus. Like an and one type thing?
No. Well, technically, there is a rule around bonuses called a 1-and-1.
I have no idea what a bonus is in basketball.
Oh, well, I'll explain it to you.
Thanks, Professor.
So a bonus is when a team accumulates a certain amount of team fouls. So it'll be, if a team accumulates 7 fouls, you get a bonus. And that means when a team has a bonus, that means that any foul, regardless of it being a shooting foul or just a personnel foul, the foul results in the other team getting a free throw.
Okay.
So before, if you have no fouls against you, it would just be, or anything under 7, it would be only shooting fouls. Like if someone goes up for a layup, 1 point. It would be only a shooting fouls, where like if someone goes up for a layup or someone takes a shot and you follow them, they would go to the line. But then anything, so like if there's any a non ball carrier foul, then they would go to the line. A double bonus is anything when a team accumulates over 10 per team fouls, then they get 2 free throws.
Okay.
So then,
you need a 3 to tie it.
You do, and then you have 30 seconds.
Somebody called a timeout.
Yeah. All right, number 3. Which is worse, a flagrant 1 or a flagrant 2?
Flagrant 1.
That is incorrect.
That is flagrant 2?
It is flagrant 2.
I thought that was some reverse psychology.
No. A flagrant 2 implies unnecessary and excessive contact, often associated with an intent to injure. The flagrant 2 or foul results in an ejection.
So you're telling me I can't just go up to homeboy and punch him square in the face?
You may not.
Bullshit.
You can do that in hockey. You cannot do that in basketball.
Basketball's gotten soft.
Right, yeah. As if that was in the rules. I mean, whether it was called is a different question. But
yeah, just give the ref $50 right on camera afterwards.
Or the Bad Boys Pistons. All right, number 4. How many timeouts does a basketball team get in a game?
6.
That is incorrect.
5?
No.
7?
7. In the NBA, teams get 7 1-minute and 15-second timeouts, and that's 7 for the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
And then NCAA, teams get 4. They get 3 30-second timeouts and 1 1-minute timeout. And then only 2 30-second timeouts can get rolled over in the second half. So that means at a maximum in the second half, you can have
2.
Well, you can have the 2 30-second timeouts and then the 1 1-minute timeout if you don't use it. All right, and then question number 5. This is now hockey.
So basically 5 for each.
5 minute, yeah. Wait.
5 for each sport. 5 questions for each sport. Is that what?
Yeah. Or no. I have 4 for basketball, 5 for hockey, and then 6 for baseball.
Oh, okay.
So question number 5.
Yes.
There are timeouts in ice hockey. True or false?
True.
That is true. Each team is allowed 1 30-second timeout per game. It can be used in regulation or overtime, but it must be called during a stoppage in play. So that's the only exception. Is when the play is already stopped, then you can call a timeout. Number 6. How many line changes is a team allowed to make per period?
3.
No. This
2.
You're way off.
Oh, it's higher?
It is much higher.
12.
No. It's a trick question.
Unlimited?
Yeah, unlimited.
Oh, yeah.
There is no limit. You can change as many times as you want.
Jonathan, I fucking hate you.
Number 7. What happens in hockey if a referee calls an incorrect icing call, which is then overruled by the other officials?
He beat the shit out of them.
Perhaps. But what is the ruling? If a referee calls an icing and it's wrong, and the other officials tell him that it's wrong, what happens?
Power play.
No.
It's just icing.
No.
Oh. Nothing.
No. Something does happen that affects the game, but not like personnel wise.
I have no idea.
The next face-off is at center ice.
Okay.
So there were 3 instances in hockey where the face-off is at center ice. Start of a period, a goal.
They get
or
it?
in this case,
They got it!
0.3. Oh, damn.
What? He pulled up almost from half court and drained that bitch. 0.3 seconds. Sorry,
What is wrong with UConn's mascot? Do you see that? Oh, yeah, from the logo.
drain now. Oh.
They're going to have to inbound it and just chuck it. That's what, I mean, you've 0.3 seconds left.
Yeah, you just don't foul him. That's all it is. Don't.
Yeah, you can't foul him. Just stand underneath the basket. And as soon as that ball goes up in the air and hits the
Coach
rim,
is like, oh my fucking God!
uh-oh. He's so mad.
What? Hey, who says white boys can't jump?
Yeah.
What a pass, though.
Oh, it was off of a turnover.
Yeah.
Bang. You guys can't see what the hell we're watching, but
Unless you're watching it.
unless you're watching or you look up the...
Game
replay.
highlights.
Oh, now it's 0.4 seconds. Like, that makes a difference.
Hey.
I want you to pronounce that guy's last name. Go ahead. Go ahead. Don't. No.
I believe the N is silent.
So it would be Gongba.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'm not going to try it any other way.
Gongba the second. In Gogba?
Could be.
It could be.
Careful.
In Gogba. If that's how you pronounce it, that's how you pronounce it.
It's like, oh, I know a guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Game over. So remember when I said Duke was probably going to be in the Final Four?
Hey, you remember when, like, 10 minutes ago? He just starts crying. Oh, boy, that was a sick one.
That's wild.
All right, anyways.
Yes. Yeah, so the face-off will be at center ice. Number 8. What are the dimensions of a standard hockey net? I know for a fact I've mentioned this before.
That's cool. Well, I'm trying to... When we went to the Hockey Hall of Fame, we were in a regulation net.
We were.
And that shit was probably about 4 feet tall and 5 feet wide.
So close.
Is it 6 feet wide?
6 feet wide. So close.
Okay.
All right, number 9. What happens if a penalty shot is called when the opposing team's goalie is pulled? So let's say you have a breakaway and you're skating towards an open net. They have the goalie pulled and somebody trips you from behind or slashes you or hooks you and they draw a penalty shot. Because if you're the last man, if you have a clear breakaway and somebody commits a penalty from behind you in order to stop you from scoring or stop the breakaway, you're awarded a penalty shot. But if there's no goalie to take the penalty shot, what happens?
Free goal.
That is true. A goal is awarded. Number 10. This is baseball now. A catcher may use their mask to manipulate the ball. Move it closer to the
mall.
glove. The ball. Did I say? What did I say?
The mall.
Oh. A catcher may use their mask to manipulate the ball. Move it closer to their glove, stop it from rolling away, etc. True or false?
I want to say false.
It is correct.
I think they do it just unintentionally.
No, you can't do it, period. Because I remember one time I was watching a baseball game and somebody, like the catcher just like, it like landed in front of them, like he dropped it.
Yeah.
And he used his mask to brush it towards his glove. And the umpire pointed at him. And if the catcher does do that,
Ejected.
no, one base is awarded to any runner as a result. So you could have a run score if that happens. Yeah, yeah. Number 11. If the ball hits home plate after it is hit, is it fair or foul?
Fair.
You're correct, but partially. So if it's a fair ball, if it hits home plate and it rolls fair, it's a fair ball. If it hits home plate and it rolls foul,
you
it's a
gave
foul ball.
me two options and I picked the correct option.
But let me finish. But if the ball hits the home plate and it stays on home plate, it's a fair ball. So home plate is fair. It's in fair territory. But if it hits home plate and then rolls foul, it's foul. But if it stays on home plate, it's a fair ball. So you are right.
Where's my shotgun?
Number 12. What happens if a base runner passes another base runner?
He's out.
That is correct. The trailing base runner is immediately called out. The ball remains live, and the lead runner can continue to advance.
That happened to me.
That did happen to me as well. Yes.
Man, fuck those people.
Fuck.
Fucking learn the game.
Number 13. This is probably the hardest one in the whole quiz. I'll be surprised you get this one.
Great, Jonathan. Hey.
No, I'm saying because this is like such an obscure rule. What is a ground rule triple?
A ground rule triple.
Ground rule triple. So you know ground rule double is if it bounces and then goes in the stands. Did you know that?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's when the ball goes under that thingy in the outfield, technically, and they're just like, hands up.
Nope. It's still a ground rule double.
In the corner. It gets stuck in the corner.
Still ground rule double. Anything having to do with the fence, if it gets lodged in the fence, or if it bounces, goes over the fence, or if it gets caught like in the lip and the guy can't get it out, he puts his hands up,
so
then it's a ground rule double. But what's a ground rule triple?
It gets the guy like tries to get it, it hops foul, but then goes into the thing.
It's a ground rule double.
If I pull my pants down,
no,
show my asshole, do a little shake, it's a ground rule triple.
You'll be ejected and arrested probably. No, if the fielder tries to field the ball and it bounces and it goes into the stands, it's a ground rule double. You want to give it another shot?
No.
A ground rule triple is issued if a fielder uses their hat to field the ball.
Can I say the C-word? Do we get flagged for that?
We will most definitely get flagged for that. Yeah, for some reason
it rhymes with punt.
Yeah. For some reason YouTube does not like that word at all.
The British people say it all the time.
Yeah, that is true. Alrighty. Number 14.
I don't like this game no more.
Cool. You can make
Safety.
a quiz for me. Oh, alright.
Safety.
What happens if a base runner is hit by a batted ball?
He's out.
That is correct. The base runner is called out, and the batter runner is awarded first base.
That's sacrificial lamb.
Yeah, unintentionally so, but yeah.
Imagine you get hit with a 110 velo, exit velo.
Oh, that happened to me. I was playing. It was softball. I was playing softball, and I was on first base, and I like after the ball was hit, I took like one step off of first base, and it came fucking right at me, and it hit me like right in like the crack of my arm.
Oh
yeah, dude. No joke. It was probably chugging 100. Like it was a missile.
That's why you wear elbow guards.
Well, on the base paths though. Like there was nothing I could have done. I couldn't get out of the way fast enough.
Nothing I could do.
No, yeah, there was nothing I could do. But like I tried to get out of the way, I just couldn't.
Capital One guy just shot that dude in the nuts with a t-shirt cannon.
Yeah.
Bro, we need a t-shirt cannon, PSI all the way up, and jackass. Directly to the head.
If you don't want to have kids later on, that's cool.
I said head.
Oh.
You can.
I didn't know which one you meant. I'm just kidding. I didn't hear you say
stole
head.
my joke,
I
fucker.
didn't hear you say head.
You could choose the big one or the small one.
Which, yeah. The big brain or the little brain. All right, number 15. A switch-hitting batter cannot switch hitting sides once an at-bat has started. True or false?
False. I've seen it happen.
That is correct. A batter may switch handedness as many times as they please during an at-bat, so long as it is between pitches or during called time. In the case of a switch hitter versus a switch pitcher, the pitcher must declare what hand they will pitch with at the start of an at-bat and may not switch during that at-bat. A hitter can then choose what side they wish to hit from.
Cool.
Yes. I have not done that in a game, but I have had that question, or I asked that question, because I am a switch hitter. So I was like, I think I asked the umpire one time, like when another pitcher was warming up, like right before I was taking my at bat, and I asked him, I was like, hey, just like I'm not gonna do it. I was like, just out of curiosity, I was like, if I like got 2 strikes on me, or just however many strikes, or whatever count, and I just wanted to switch sides of the plate, could I do that? And he goes, technically, yeah. And I was like, how many times could I do that? Could I just do it once? He was like, you can do it as many times as you want. He was like, it just has to be before every pitch. He was like, you can't start on one side of the plate, and then as the pitcher's in their windup, jump over the other side of the plate, and then hit. He was like, you have to do it before every pitch.
I was going to say, because you could just get hit.
Well, it'd also probably be a disadvantage for you, too, because you'd have to, like, set up, get your balance, all in, like, a split second. So it really wouldn't, wouldn't favor you very much.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can switch sides of the plate during an at-bat. I did not know that. I think I asked that question in, like, high school. I always thought that it was you had to pick what handedness you were hitting from in the at-bat. Like at the start of the at-bat, like a pitcher. Because there have been ambidextrous pitchers. And, if there's a righty up at bat, he'll throw left-handed, or he'll throw right-handed. If the next guy's a lefty, he'll throw left-handed to have that offsetting matchup. So, yeah.
All right, everybody. See you next week.
Yes,